Look, I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude, but I'm on that new shit. They say they gon' ride me, see me never do shit, cause they know that's the reason they gon' end up on the news clip. Audemars on my wrist, bust down. We popping bottles like I scored a winning touchdown.
Welcome back, you fellow gurus.
Oh my god. How we doing?
What's going on? As always, I'm Nick.
I'm Joe.
And we are back to the Guru Podcast.
Let's go. Episode 3.
We're here to talk about fantasy. We're here to talk about the latest preseason in the NFL. Oh, yeah. A lot of stuff to uncover here.
Exciting stuff.
Oh, man. All right. Where do we even begin?
Well, first, we have to talk about the biggest news of right now. Indiana Jones. Come on. Come on. I mean,
Danny Dimes in Indianapolis is the starter over Anthony Richardson.
Wow.
Now, what does that mean at all? Do you want to dive into it at all? I mean, I don't really think it matters, but
honestly, if you're going into your draft thinking, wow, what Indianapolis wide receivers am I going to pick up? You were in the wrong fantasy. Nothing against Pittman Jr. or anything like that. I think that doesn't really make a difference.
Or you're in a 30-man league.
Or a 30-man league, or you have 3 wide receivers. That's you know. But I think it's a good decision with Indianapolis. I think Indianapolis saw how Anthony Richardson gave up on them last season, which is still, I mean, for my eyes at least, leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah. You had him on your team last year.
That is, you know,
little biased, but I get it.
By then I already dropped him.
Yeah.
By then he wasn't even on my team. But like any player, any quarterback especially, to give up on their team during a game, not injured, he just didn't want to play. Mm-hmm. That's not a leader. You
don't think the injury the season before with the ACL hindered him in this season at all?
Absolutely. If he was healthy the whole season last season and came back, he probably would be way better. He would definitely have had the starting role.
Yeah.
That's an obvious thing. But I think also that Daniel Jones is not as bad as people think he is. And I understand. I've seen the clip a million times.
I know what you mean.
I've seen the clip a million times. There's green grass in front of him, tripping over the green monster. that is insane.
Yep.
That is insane, but I've also done that. So it is what it is.
The only thing I think of is that Joe Buck trying to stay upright and he trips. That's the only thing I think of when I think of Daniel Jones, that Thursday night game.
But to be fair, he did run like 85 yards.
He did.
It wasn't like he was running from the 50.
That's right.
He was running from the 15.
But if you're being coached by the quarterback whisperer, Brian Dable, who coached Josh Allen, I mean, you would think he would get there, but it's okay.
I agree.
But, you know, I understand what you're talking about. He did win us a playoff game against Minnesota.
Oh, I don't care about that at all. It was
that was one of my favorite Giants moments of my life that I can remember.
But it took us into the dark ages.
It did. It did.
It was like an EMP.
It pushed us back 2 years because we could have gotten
longer.
Yes, that's right.
Either way, we're not crying Giants fans this podcast. Yes. We gotta talk about fantasy.
I'm also saying that because what I can remember, because when I was too young, I couldn't appreciate those 2 Super Bowls that we won.
You don't.
I really couldn't.
Absolutely not.
It only took Dad for him to come over to us and go, son, remember, this could be the only time this ever happens in your lifetime.
That's it.
And that's when I fell in love with it.
Absolutely.
I was like, I have to fall in love with this team. And ever since then, I think I've been a bad luck charm.
Oh, exactly.
I think that's what it is.
Stop watching football.
I know. I'm gonna be Stevie Wonder out here. Just
don't watch any of the games.
Just don't watch any of the games.
Moneyball it.
But to go on to next, who else is starting quarterback news? Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco. I have a little fun fact for you.
Okay.
So, as we know, week 1, the Browns are playing the Bengals. Joe Flacco is starting against the Bengals week 1. Last time that happened, it was 2008.
Oh.
When he was on the Ravens, starting first game against Cincinnati. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. Dude's been playing forever.
13 years ago, he played against the Bengals.
2008. That's not 13 years.
No, longer. Sorry. We're gonna bank.
I think isn't that 18 years?
It's 18 years. Yeah. Wow.
You're almost there. You're almost there. Just remind me not to go to your bank.
Yeah, no. Bank somewhere else.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
That's okay.
But that it's insane. That's
That is
insane.
To think about that, guy's been doing it. Guy has a
pocket passer. That's what happens. You don't run the ball. You get to play a little longer.
guy has a Super Bowl ring under his belt.
Oh,
Guy's a stud.
What a stud.
And I think for a Browns room of quarterbacks that have too many, I think it makes sense for him to lead the way for these young guys and show this is what you need to do. Bring in that old style to these young guys.
It's true.
And have them learn from him.
No, absolutely. And I mean the fact that it is too many quarterbacks there, like one of them, if not two, have to go. One has to go. They still have 4 quarterbacks, if I'm not mistaken. But do you get rid of one of your rookies? Do you? I mean, either way.
I think there's room for I think Kenny Pickett's a guy that's probably out because I mean you drafted all these rookies to come in and to be behind him. I think Kenny Pickett's most likely already looking. You
paid Deshaun. It's too late.
Deshaun is just there for the long haul.
Yeah.
But you put him on the PUP list and
call it a day.
That's it.
Yeah.
So then there's your guys there. And then to get into injury updates regarding fantasy.
Yes.
Our boys, Malik Neighbors and
Scalaboo
are back at practice yesterday. The timing of this podcast is Wednesday. Yesterday they reported back to practice. Looked good. Looked healthy.
Cannot wait. Back to tackling trees. I can't. Yeah. So happy.
Now, if you're Dable, do you play these guys at all, or do you leave them sidelined? Because it's a quick turnaround. They play tomorrow night against the New England Patriots, who have looked very dominant this preseason.
I'm excited to watch our defense play against them. Obviously, I don't want them to play too much against them because you want to save them for the actual season. But just to see if we could get a couple stops, it would kind of. I mean, Giants have a lot of hopium right now. They are overdosing on hopium.
Oh yeah. The Giants are back, baby. The Giants are back.
I don't want to sound like Cowboys fans. I really, really don't.
Oh, this year is our year?
This is different.
This is our year?
Now.
This is different now.
This is different now.
Start Dart. That's what everyone's saying. Start Dart. That's the saying right now. But
we've said our opinion about.
We have,
and obviously it's different because it's 2 weeks in a row. He's played solid, but like we said last week, it's not against starters. A lot of checkdowns, which a lot of checkdowns is easy. I mean, you want to get the rookie to get his feet wet. I want to see more balls downfield. Mm-hmm. You know, that's what will give me more confidence in him. But I like to see him play. So
the other day against the Jets, I don't know if you saw it, he had 13 completions in a row. I'm pretty sure it was either 11 or 13 completions in a row. I think it was 11. Yeah, because he went for 13 or 16, whatever it was. And he just looked so good and so composed. Yes. And there was even a point in the game where Dart only came in for one play. Yeah. But Dable didn't tell the coaches. Dable didn't tell the guys. He didn't tell anyone. He just said, "Dart, you're in." Yeah. And he was like, "All right, I'm ready." And then he had the mentality of going in.
Readiness.
He's already ready to go. And he threw, I think, like you said, a screen pass, but for 25 yards. Yeah. I mean, another guy might have been sacked. Another guy might have got picked. Another guy might not even known what the hell was going on that field, or wouldn't have been ready for the moment. So I think a guy like that has a mentality that we need. So every week my mindset is changing on if he should start or not. But if we go on this run where we're 1-4, I don't want to see this guy. I mean, if we're going for a playoff push and then Wilson's good 1 week and he's bad the next week, I'm starting Dart over Jameis Winston, because if we have a shot to do it, if we have a shot to make something, now
any shot at the playoffs, you
gotta take it.
You definitely have to take it. I'm just not sold on him. He looks like what Daniel Jones looked like. He was a planned quarterback. He was supposed to do the check down. He does the check down. It looks too plain.
Yeah, but who did Daniel Jones have at wide receiver? He had Sterling Shepard.
Oh, also he had Neighbors.
His Isaiah Hodgins.
Yes,
but now Dart has Neighbors. Now he's gonna have Tyron Tracy in the backfield. Scavo. He's gonna have a defense behind him.
Oh yeah,
getting him the ball closer to the goal line.
Yeah,
where our offense couldn't do anything from our own 20. So I think it's a little bit different just how the teams are made up this year. But again, like it's one of those things where you want to see him succeed, but you also don't want to diminish him for years and on just by throwing him into the fire.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. Again, balls downfield. I want crazy, Jade Daniels type passes.
Yeah.
Bombs. Then I'll be sold. I'm hopium, but I'm not overdosing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what most Giant fans. If I'm going to give any advice, don't overdose on the hopium.
Yeah. And to even segue into that game where it was Giants-Jets, I mean, we won, what was the score? 31-12, I think it was. I think that was 31-12. And all quarterbacks look great.
Oh, every one of them.
Wilson with that bomb, that moonshot,
80 yards.
A throw that we haven't seen in 6-7 years.
Exactly.
Was shown to us that day, and I couldn't stop watching
He's still got it. I mean, people say he's rusty. He's still got it. Like, not as well as he back in the Seahawks, but he'll definitely get the ball downfield.
Yeah. He's moved from different teams. Now he's becoming that kind of like that team quarterback. I hope he doesn't become that because I think he's more talented than that.
Only Flacco makes it look good.
Or Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick going to like half the teams in the league.
That's true. That's true.
But no, I mean he looked great, and the only blemish that he had was an interception because the wide receiver ran the wrong route.
Exactly.
He came in and he was supposed to go out to the corner, and the defender was there to catch it.
Those stats, especially in fantasy, when you know that the wide receiver made the mistake, and it's like your quarterback who threw it, and you get the negative. You're like, it wasn't even his fault. It's not my guy. It's them.
It's one of those throws that Wilson was making,
exactly.
And as he's throwing it, you could see how light it's coming out of his hand because
he
he's like,
to take it back.
"Oh, no one's there.
Exactly. Yep.
It's over for me."
There goes the ball.
Yeah, there it is.
Exactly.
So, I think that game really shows the different direction the Giants are going to go in, and the direction that the Jets need to start getting into, especially with new head coach Aaron Glenn.
Yeah.
Not the best start in the world. They're looking for wide receivers, so is Minnesota.
Yeah.
But another game I really wanted to do a little bit into is that Bears and Bills game.
That was crazy.
38-0.
A goose egg?
The Bills haven't looked good. I know it's preseason. I say this a lot. I know it's preseason, guys. I know. But 38-0, and you're the Buffalo Bills?
No, you are the favorite to win the Super Bowl.
You were one play away from going to the Super Bowl last year, and you can't put up anything?
Yeah.
Sean McDermott, this might be his last year, even though he makes the playoffs every year, even though he wins the division.
Oh, exactly.
It's kind of like what's going on, not to mix up sports, but it's going on with the Yankees and Aaron Boone. Yeah. They go to the playoffs every year, but what do you have to show for it?
You need titles.
You have no champions. You have no titles. Exactly. You got nothing.
You need a title.
And then people got to decide to switch. Look at the New York Knicks. They had to get rid of their coach because, he's not good enough. Even though they were one game away from the finals, too.
Exactly.
We are in a society today where we are impatient and we want results now.
You're the top or you're the bottom.
So I think this might be one of the last years for Sean McDermott because there's a lot of rumors right now in Buffalo that they're not too happy with him.
I understand that, but it's hard. Only one winner. There's only one winner.
There is.
That's it. If you can't make it to the finish line and cross it, there's no point. There's no point.
And I think Caleb Williams looks like the number one overall pick that he was supposed to be from last year. I think he looks super confident. I think his whole team looked great. Ben Johnson is a offensive-minded coach, and now he's right there in the mix with the guys. I think this team has a good shot of competing with the Lions this year.
With the Lions is a stretch, but I understand. I agree.
Or maybe even the Packers. But you know what?
With the Packers, I agree.
I think the Vikings will be the worst team in the division.
Yeah, with rookie McCarthy. The Lions are just a juggernaut. I don't think they'll win the division. I just think from last year's juggernaut offense, the Lions, the division, I don't think it's in their grasp. I don't think it's possible for them. But for a wild card, it's possible.
All you had to do was just get rid of Matt Eberflus from last
year.
Oh
my God.
or maybe have a timeout on Thanksgiving Day, and you would have had an extra win.
That
That's literally just how
your whole season.
Minimal.
That's your whole season.
It is for an NFL win. Is you just having a competent coach.
Yep.
And sadly, even though I was so in on them with Hard Knocks last year, I was like, the Bears are going to do everything. They were so great, and they were great for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Hail Mary that just ruined and derailed the whole season
it destroys
happened against the Commanders. And then look at the shift it was. The Commanders became the offensive juggernaut. They became a team that was 1 win away from a Super Bowl. And then the Bears ended up not doing anything after that. And Caleb's whole confidence was diminished in that one play.
That's momentum. I mean, momentum is so big in every sport. In one play, like that play, destroys a season.
Yeah.
It makes players that make more mistakes, and mistakes lead to losses. And losses lead to loss of season.
I personally like the Bears, and I think overall, fantasy-wise, I don't care who you pick in that offense. I think they're going to be amazing. I got a hard on for them. I don't know. And finally, we're going to talk about Monday night's game with the Bengals and the Commanders.
Oh, I've been waiting to talk about this. The Bengals offensive line looked like a piece of tissue paper.
Yeah.
They couldn't even protect Joe Burrow. Like it was sad to watch the clips, watching him run for his life. Mm-hmm. I mean, we understand that the Bengals don't have the best defense. That's true. They had a couple, like I said before, they had a couple of turnovers, but with how bad the defense is, the offensive line should be a brick wall.
Yeah.
Right? They should keep their money quarterback safe, especially during a preseason game. Like they're not really trying to take your head off.
Nothing to win here.
Exactly. You have to block. Like your job depends on it.
Even though last year Joe Burrow said preseason doesn't make any sense, we shouldn't get these reps. And then this year now all he's doing is stressing the reps because of how the season went for them last year.
Exactly.
Hey, I need routes with my guy. Even though Jamar Chase is his guy, he still needs routes with him in the pros. He still needs routes with T. Higgins.
Yes.
Now you have guys.
Oh, let's talk about
Tinsley.
Mitchell Tinsley
Woo!
played amazing.
Those catches were insane.
Yes.
I was like, who is this guy? He's on everyone's radar.
Oh yeah, he deserves a job. He deserves a job.
If not with Cincinnati, I think somewhere he'll get picked up.
Absolutely.
He'll get scooped up.
Absolutely.
I mean, we were just doing a report because Minnesota is looking for receiver regarding the Jordan Addison suspension that's happening.
True.
And now even the Jets are looking for wide receiver help because all they have, like we talked about, I think in our first episode, was just Garrett Wilson over there at wide receiver. So they need help. It can't be just a Garrett Wilson show.
They don't have Devontae Adams anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I think the Bengals are still going to be, in the mix. Obviously, their offense is going to be great. But like you said, if you can't protect your franchise quarterback, where are you going to go?
Yeah, especially if most seasons, especially like last season, the season prior, they start off rocky for whatever reason. If that happens again and they miss the playoffs, what are the Bengals going to do? Like you are one of the best teams in the league. They are. Well, how do you not make the playoffs?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
How are you the best offense in the league? And
how are you scoring 40 points a week
and you're not playing in January, February? Yeah.
You expect Burrow to throw 500 yards a game?
Can't happen.
It's impossible.
Not in this NFL.
Even with Jamar Chase, even with T. Higgins playing amazingly healthy, which doesn't happen extremely often.
And the worst part is the defense is so soft. NFL. It's so soft.
It's so soft.
How can you not do anything? If you sack the quarterback, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. It's fun to watch clips from Tom Brady talk about how the defense has to be softer. They have no choice. But back when he was playing, if you see Ray Lewis in the middle of the field, you are scared.
You're getting popped.
Actually scared.
You're down. You're done. And then they're not going to call anything. You get up and you go for the next play.
Exactly.
That's the way it was in the NFL.
He wouldn't throw to certain slot receivers because they knew Ray Lewis would pop them and he'd be out for the game.
I understand player safety. I understand all of that. But there's also the entertainment aspect of it too. You got to think about. No one's going to watch a game if it's this soft.
If you can't sack quarterback.
If the defense can't do anything, it's like the offense is.
Yeah. I think, let's say, for example, landing on a quarterback, at some points, it's not under your control.
Yes,
It's either you
your
sack him
momentum
or
is
you
moving
don't.
over there.
Exactly. And they're trying to teach players how to land on the side, to get away from as soon as they're down. But what if you end up missing a sack because of that? They're going to end up going for it. Just makes no sense to me.
All right, guys, we'll be right back with another first round to fourth round, but we're going to get into a little bit in depth of why these picks are getting done and where you should pick coming up.
Stay tuned.
All right, guys, and we're back. All right, we're more now towards the fantasy side of it.
Yes.
We're going to go through as many rankings as we can.
Yes. We're trying to get through at least the first 3 rounds. Mainly your most important players you're going to have on your team, you know? Like, these guys you have to depend on for 20 or more points a game.
That's right.
To win you your week.
These first 3 or 4 rounds could be, or if not, are the most important in your fantasy draft. Even though every round is important,
yes.
If you get your first or second one wrong, or both wrong, there's most likely you're going to be in the loser's bracket.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
So, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Number 1 overall pick. Yeah. Who do you have?
It's obviously going to be Jamar Chase. You can't not pick him. It's kind of like how McCaffrey was the first round pick last year. Yes, there's going to be some regression. You can't have that many yards. Again, not can't, but the likelihood of the number one, the best player from last season being the best player the next season is very low. But I think his floor is way too high to even consider anyone else.
Yes, especially like when we were talking about before in the last segment. Bengals don't have a defense.
Yes, they need 40 points a game.
They're going to be always throwing the ball, and
Yep.
Burrow and Chase have that connection that they're always going to throw to.
Absolutely. Let's just go right to the second pick.
Yep. Second pick. You know what? It's very tough now. I know it's saying it was easy.
Yes.
But there are a couple of guys you can look at there. I mean, there's guys that I'm looking at, either Saquon, Bijan, or Jahmyr Gibbs. I think they all have around the same amount of skill set.
To me, all of them are correct.
Or just like they're all good in their own different ways.
Absolutely.
Some are better catching, some are better rushing.
Yes.
It just happens like that.
Yeah.
You know what? Just because I believe in the Madden curse, I think I gotta go Bijan Robinson here.
Fair. Yep.
You know, and I'm also being biased because he won me a championship last year, so I was pretty excited about him.
Yeah, Barkley was a dog last year. Having the same amount of touches, the same amount of touches this year, I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
He's getting a little older. He did have a major injury a few seasons ago, and it definitely is a curse. You can't deny it anymore.
Yes.
It's there.
It's there. I mean, the stats are there.
Yes.
The proof is
Yes.
there.
There's YouTube conspiracy about it. I mean,
and I'm not being biased because I've loved Barkley. I had him one year, and he was a great guy on my team. But again, like you said, he's injury prone, and he's on the Eagles. So I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. So I'm going to go Bijan, even though he's in the new offense with Penix. That's what I'm doing.
I'm going to go with Barkley.
Third overall, you're going Barkley.
I'm going Barkley. The offense runs through him. They wouldn't be in the championship without him. He catches the ball pretty often.
Hey, it's fair.
What other running backs are there?
Yeah.
You know, in my eyes.
Especially a running back that has all the carries.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the workhorse of the team.
Yeah, but the third, he shouldn't go any lower. Especially, I would like teeter towards Gibbs, but knowing that Monty's there, eating up touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's why I'd go Barkley instead of Gibbs.
Gibbs was still top 5 even when Montgomery was there. He was still eating, especially, but now again, to go back to it, Ben Johnson's on the Bears. Maybe that Lions offense is a little bit different.
It's true.
Having said that, though, I think you have to go, at least in my eyes, you have to go Jahmyr Gibbs at 4.
Yeah.
You know,
there's no other running backs after.
He's just so explosive. That whole team, underneath that coach, underneath Jared Goff, who knows where to go with the ball, at least as of lately on this team, I think you just have to go Gibbs just because, again, he's one of those top 3 running backs that does the same exact thing.
And you have to think about your draft. Like, there's plenty of wide receivers, plenty to pick from.
In the later rounds.
Running back wise, you're not looking at a running back until Derrick Henry later. Ashton Genty. You really want a rookie? Yes, Ashton Genty's going to be a dog. Drafting a rookie that early, for me, I can't do it. I don't have the guts to do it. It's scary.
It's very scary.
It's scary, especially the first. I mean, he's going first round.
Yeah.
Mostly early second. But still, that's super early.
People
It's your entire season.
People say he's going to be the workhorse. But Raheem Mostert's there, guys. Just be careful.
He's still there.
He's still there. Even though he's injury prone, he's still there. All right, next, 5th pick.
We have to take CeeDee Lamb.
Over Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, I think...
he came back healthy.
Yeah.
He's looking good.
Pickens, yeah, he'll take some catches and take some of the work away. But by the time he gets, probably suspended for whatever he does, he'll be a lot easier.
Okay.
And that Cowboys offense runs right through him.
I just don't trust Dak. I can't trust him as far as I can tell.
The amount of receptions, he's a reception monster. He'll get you 13 receptions. I mean, if you're not in a PPR league, I think he's going lower. But in a PPR league, even half PPR league, I am drafting him. Was that 6th pick?
5th.
Fifth pick. I'm going CeeDee Lamb.
I understand, but it's like I'm not saying the CeeDee Lamb's bad. I'm just saying Jefferson's better. He's going to be
with a rookie quarterback,
which is what I'm getting to now. At the 6th pick, Justin Jefferson, I'm going there because McCarthy has only him to throw to in this offense. And he's going to be relying on him so much, and his talent is just too good not to pass up on him. I would have gone 5th. That's all totally up to. But this is what the rebuttal is.
Yeah, like, coming off an injury as well. You got to think about the injury. When you get hurt, you get hurt again.
CeeDee Lamb came off injury too.
That's true. These picks are not as easy as they thought.
As we're going through it, I'm like, this first round would have been 5 minutes. We're already at the 6 something mark. 5 picks in, 6 picks in. All right, number 7.
Number 7, I'd have to go. You picked Jefferson already.
Yes.
I'd have to go Neighbors.
Okay.
Neighbors is going to get. He's more receptions than CeeDee Lamb. Like it's pretty obvious. They're going to be behind most of the time, and that defense will bring them back on the field quicker than last year.
Yeah.
That's what I think. They're going to be on the field more than they were previously, and he had one of the best rookie seasons we've ever seen, especially considering the amount of receptions.
There might be one more guy I might take over Billy Neighbors, and I'm saying that as a Giants fan. I might go Amon-Ra St. Brown.
After last year? Okay, yeah. Amon-Ra had a great season 2 years ago. This last season...
He had a quiet year, yes. But he
for
was
him,
still for him, a quiet year is a great year for any other wide receiver. Yeah. So, I mean, again...
A lot of mouths to feed there.
A lot of mouths to feed. You can't go wrong, I guess, with Malik Neighbors on. I guess they both do the same exact thing if they're going to be... But I just trust the Lions offense more than I do the Giants right now.
And I know this might be a little controversial, but I love Ryan Thomas Jr.
Yeah.
I especially with the next quote unquote should be the next pick is Nakua, but with Stafford being hurt, no one's giving us a timeline. Yeah. Everyone's saying he's okay. This is like the other Najee Harris of the offseason. No one knows if he's okay or not. Mm-hmm. It means he's probably not okay.
Yeah.
So Nakua, in our league, I am the 8th pick. I was dead set on Nakua for a solid month. I was like, Nakua. I'm so happy. He's so tall and his hair is so nice. I cannot wait to draft him.
It's so luscious. He has Old Spice in his hair.
Exactly. I was so ready to draft him. Now I'm 10-foot pole.
So you're going Thomas?
I'm going Thomas. I think he had a great rookie year. He's due to do maybe even better.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I like it. But you know what? There's a guy staring at me right there at number 16, according to NFL fantasy rankings. I'm looking at McCaffrey, dude. I'm looking at McCaffrey. What pick are we at right now? Are we at 9? Is this 9?
I believe it's 9.
I'm grabbing him at 9 if I ever had the chance to. Are you kidding me? The amount... Oh, dude, at the value you get him, I know it's a risk, guys.
Yes.
I know it's a risk.
He did run 25 miles an hour at practice.
But he looks so good. He looks like prime McCaffrey. He's back. They have no receivers over there. It's just him and Kittle. It's him and the Kittle show.
Nick is ready to get hurt again.
I am. I traded everything away. Just a little background from last year. I think I traded away Devontae Adams, Rico Dowdle, and some other schmuck for Christian McCaffrey and some other rando. I was like, it was just a big trade for McCaffrey.
Yeah, but a smidge more backstory. when he was making the trade, he's like, I have Jordan Mason too. I'll be fine. Who cares?
Oh, you're bringing back that memory? Yeah, that's right. It was that game.
And they both get hurt the same game.
It was against the Buffalo. That was a Sunday night game. I woke up and I was like,
how did you lose two amazing players the same game?
How do we do this? It was the last play of the game, and they were getting destroyed by the Bills.
Disgusting.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, I got backup. I'm good. Nope. I don't know how I came back. I don't know, but that's besides the point. Number 10.
I go with the high floor. I think Derrick Henry is a steal. I think Derrick Henry is
at 10. Yeah.
At 10, he went around the same pick, I believe, last season, and as you can tell, I mean, a lot of playoff teams had Derrick Henry on their team.
He was either end of first round, middle second round, which is kind of going around right now. Yeah. But he was the leading rusher in touchdowns and runs. Like, how do you get this guy? It's besides Barkley,
it's asking you, how do you tackle a Coke machine with legs? You don't.
You don't.
You get trampled by him.
Yep, and you get stiff armed.
Exactly. And then you become a meme for the rest of your life.
It's between those two, but I just think McCaffrey has a little bit more upside if he's healthy, because he's a pass-catching back.
Yeah,
that's why I drafted him at that spot.
And that's why Henry, to me, is the more concerned. I think with early picks, being conservative makes more sense than risky.
Yeah. Enter, bringing it all around for the first round at number 12. I'm going to go Nico Collins, dude.
Really? Nico Collins?
I love Nico Collins. You know, he's coming off an injury.
Yeah.
He's just a stud. And him and C.J. Stroud got that connection going on. No more Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is New England now. Even though he's coming off another injury, too. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I just feel Nico Collins is better than your Nakua. He's better than your Achane. And he's better than your A.J. Brown. And again, we talked about
higher floor.
Stay away from the rookie.
Yeah, stay away from the rookie. I'm still staying away from the rookie. I'm
first pick in the second round.
First pick the second round.
We're going based off of 12 teams. If you guys didn't, and we also go off PPR. If we should have said that in the beginning.
I think let's say you were the last pick. You were 12. Yeah. You're going again. If you're the 12th pick, it's a perfect time to take Chase Brown. So you get a star receiver, star running back. I think, especially as the 12th pick, it's the perfect situation for you.
In that scenario, though, if you're going to go the running back route, you wouldn't go Genty?
I wouldn't go Genty.
You wouldn't risk it?
I said in the podcast before, I'm never drafting a rookie that early.
Okay.
You never know what could happen. I mean, we know rookies that go on a really wicked car ride and it's just over.
Yeah.
You know, it.
We also just didn't know Chase Brown's name until like week 5, week 6 last year.
It's true.
So like
but that's how careers start.
Yeah.
An injury happens, someone can't play, and then the rookie is actually a dog.
Yeah.
That's how Eckler's.
Okay. I you know what? I fucked with it. Oops. All right. At this value at number 14 overall, you gotta go Puka.
Yeah, Puka.
He just dropped so far.
That's low enough to me.
According to the rankings, number 8.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess people might be scared, but I mean, at that point,
even
you can go AJ Brown, sure, but I mean, I think Puka has a better upside because he's the only one there in LA. And
it's a pass heavy offense. Yeah. Even whoever the backup is, I don't know off the top of my head, but they're gonna have to throw to the biggest target, and there's no Cooper Kupp there.
You don't know the running back in.
I know LA? The running back, yes. Kyron Williams is a dog.
Kyron Williams, it's your guy.
But as receiving wise, he is the biggest target, and he will jump up for the ball for you. Mm-hmm. He will. He loves the game, and we love him.
All right, so I'm going Puka at 14.
I have to go AJ at 15.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a star receiver. Coming off a Super Bowl, where he played a pretty significant role in. I think it's, again, another no-brainer. You have to pick him. I mean, who else would you pick? Drake London? Yeah. You pick nothing wrong about Drake London, but with a MVP quarterback on the Eagles, Hurts, throwing to AJ, they're a great duo. Yeah. They're a great duo.
Now this is tricky for me. The next pick here.
I see why.
I'm going between Achane and I'm going between London, but there's also someone there that I'm looking at, Bowers.
If you even consider Bowers, I'm calling you insane.
I'm looking at Bowers. Look at his numbers last year, dude.
Okay.
110 plus receptions, that over 1,000 yards as a rookie tight end.
No way. This is what I think is going to happen this season.
It's going to be the next Travis Kelce, dude.
Or the next Sam Laporta. Having a dog of a year. Destroying every number. And then next season be the tight end 8. But you drafted him 2nd round. This is our biggest disagreement, I think. And I'm gonna die.
I'm contemplating him. I'm not saying I am. You guys fight it over too. You guys let us know if we should be doing this.
In the comments, do you think Brock Bowers, I guess I'm against the grain here, do you think Brock Bowers should be top 2 rounds? You think he should be gone the top 2 rounds? I don't think so. 3rd round, respectable.
Okay.
Yes, it's a little...
Yeah, well, 3rd round, you're not going to get him.
He shouldn't be going in the first 2 rounds.
I mean, but look at the other tight end numbers that you have here. There's no other good tight ends. I mean, the last one that we had was Kelce, and Kelce is now ranked 85th overall in general. Like, you could throw a dart to him later in the round, sure.
But you can get a McBride so much later.
He's going in the 3rd round too.
Yeah, I take a 3rd round tight end. I never take a 2nd round tight end.
And I don't trust Kyler. Is COD coming out this year?
Is there a new COD?
Is there a new COD coming out? Because you don't want to see any part of the Cardinals offense.
Okay.
But all right.
So what is your
overall? To be it safe, and because you shit on me a little bit.
I convinced him.
I'm gonna go Achane. I think he's the safer play.
Even worse pick.
PPR reception. You would have gone London?
Yeah, I'll go London.
I don't know.
All right, so if you go Achane, I will go London.
If I went wide receiver first, and then I came back, and then Achane was there for me, I gotta go Achane over Drake London.
Yeah, because even if let's say worst comes to worst, he misses a few games. When he's healthy, but the thing is, with Achane, he has to be healthy, and Tua has to be healthy.
Yeah.
It's not one of the... Like, if you get him healthy, he's not going to perform as well. Yeah. We saw it. As soon as Tua got hurt, Hill and Achane were
non-existent.
Busts. Total busts.
Yep. All right. I made my pick already. I'm gonna ride with that.
And I think Ladd McConkey is a steal here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I think Ladd McConkey is going to have another monster year. If there's any, I know sadly in our league, he's a keeper, so that person has him for this season and the season after. I think this kid is the real deal. Mm-hmm. Like it's insane because they knew how good he was mid-season, and they still could not guard him.
Yeah,
they can't.
He was Herbert's number 1 guy.
Yeah.
I know Keenan Allen's back. What is that going to do? It's probably going to open up more routes to
Exactly. Point, it's good for him.
Yeah.
Because he could be doubled most teams. Now he can't. Now he can't be doubled.
All right, what pick was that? Somewhere?
Believe if I know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to go Austin Gentry, actually, over here with this next pick. I think Gentry over here at the end of the 2nd round
is a huge steal.
Is something that you can easily manipulate because then you're coming back quicker.
My opinion on rookies, this is too low.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's why I easy agree on that one. Now Drake London would be my next pick. I wouldn't pick Bucky Irving or Jonathan Taylor over him.
Okay.
I think London...
Respectable.
London, again, PPR leagues.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a huge part in this offense. I think the Kyle Pitts rumors, I'm not taking them as seriously until I see week 1 through 3. I want to see more and more and more receptions. I want at least 6 to 8 catches, like consistently, for Kyle Pitts to be an actual breakout season.
Yeah. All right. So I think with my 22nd pick, if I'm not wrong, my 22nd pick here, I have to go. This is where you're gonna yell at me. I have to go Bowers. I just have to do it. He's staring at me here.
Yeah.
And it's the end of the 2nd round. I already have my running back 1 or my wide receiver 1. I mean,
that's your opinion.
He's gonna put up better numbers than Josh Jacobs, than Terry McLaurin, than Breece Hall. Maybe not James Cook, maybe not Kyron, maybe not Bucky. But you know what? Like, I'm gonna throw a dart for a position that there's maybe 5 guys that are startable every week.
Yeah. So I don't agree on picking tight ends that early, but having the security of knowing you're starting this guy every single week, and you don't have to stream it. I've mostly streamed tight ends my entire fantasy career. Yeah. And it's been yay or nay. Like, you gotta pick up a Jake Ferguson and you hope he has 3 catches for 80 yards.
But you'd rather be confident in throwing in that
it's
guy
your
week
decision.
in, week out.
If you're that pick and you see Brock Bowers, especially mid second round, definitely third round, it's a no-brainer there.
All right. And then to even out your last pick in the second round,
Kyron Williams.
There it is. I mean, did I really have to?
The dog of the Rams. This guy flips into end zones.
Yeah.
What else you gotta say?
Okay.
What a dog. Like,
Sean McVay's guy. He's over there. He's the man.
Blake Corum, who? That guy's the worst.
Yeah.
I love watching him get stuffed. This is the pastime. Well, he's gonna take the job this year. You can just know it.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
And then finally, I'm gonna go Bucky Irving.
Yeah, okay.
You know,
wins you a championship.
He wins me a championship.
Wins you a championship. Womp womp.
He was the reason, because when McCaffrey went down, I was like, I need a running back. Ugh. And guess who came out of nowhere? The Buck. The Bucky Irving.
You gotta repost every one of his posts on our Instagram.
I have to.
Please follow our Instagram.
I follow. I'm the Bucky Irving lover. I'm on the page. I love all his messages.
I feel like you have your own Bucky Irving.
I have a shrine.
And Instagram and you're trying to become his takeover. That's hilarious.
I'm about to put his picture on my trophy and just caress him in my bed.
I would love if you put. What if you put your favorite player on the trophy every year and just kind of...
You just had to keep it going.
Yeah. That's your MVP. The one that you feel like brought you to your championship. That's kind of cool. That's and right. Weird for the player, but still fun.
Yeah. And that concludes our 2 rounds. I didn't realize we were going to go into it that much.
We went quite in depth.
But I love the back and forth. Yes. I think it was great.
Yeah.
If you want us to do some more rounds, guys, let us know. We'll go quicker next time.
If you're drafting a tight end early, you're stupid.
Appreciate that. But you know what? You'll see when Brock Bowers is the number 1 tight end. You'll see it.
If you're right, you're right. If I'm right, you know.
Yeah. Well, again, it'll be fun to see.
Exactly. Let's see who's right. Stay tuned to episode 4 of our podcast.
Episode 4, where we go into the last week of the preseason.
Thank God.
And maybe we'll finally be giving you some hard, concrete material about who's starting, who's on the roster.
And we'll go over our actual draft.
Yeah.
We'll go over what we picked over in our league.
Next week.
Oh, this is going to be great. That's going to be fun.
I think that should just be the whole podcast.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Screw the last week of the preseason.
Exactly. Who cares? Let's go over who's the worst team in our league and who's the best.
We're going to rank them all. You're going to tell us, I like that pick. And... Give a shout out to Matt Grubel because he's also going to go through the Hot Ones Challenge.
I'm so excited.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. We can't wait to post all the pics and videos. You guys will have a blast. All right, enjoy. Let us know about your drafts. All right. Here comes the, y'all don't really